Okay, if these are the results, and we'll keep putting the numbers up on the screen, what's the national impact of that? Poll of Polls 2016, I'm welcoming into the Newshour debate tonight Nirja Chaudhary, Mr. R. Rajagopalan, Sabha Naqvi, Shahid Siddiqui, Alok Mehta, Sunil Alag, Sachidanand Murthy, Kumar Ketkar, Jay Mrug, Wasbir Hussain. That's a big panel tonight. And politicians on the panel, Sudhanshu Trivedi of the BJP, Atul Kumar Anjan of the CPI, Madhukar Jaitley of the Samajwadi Party, Lord Meghnad Desai joining us from London, and we are going to have Rahul Narvekar in some time, broadly analysing. And of course, not to forget Yashwant Deshmukh, Editor-in-Chief of Sea Voter, who's put out those numbers. And Yashwant, my only request is when you get the Tamil Nadu final poll, if you get it in the course of the program, please, tell us what the final number will be so that we can update our numbers. If there's any variation, I'd like to put that out right on top of
I will start with that only.
Yeah, okay.
If you may allow, the number, and I'm again saying because of the torrential rains, the data speed has been slower today, unlikely that in the other states.
Yeah.
But we are seeing no change in the patterns and the swings, which we reported at 3 o'clock. So at the moment, our projection remain what we have been projecting.
Okay, so national story, let's go with Shahid Siddiqui. Shahid Siddiqui, what in your view is the national story? If you were to pit this election, though BJP Congress are pitted together only in Assam, what's the big national picture? Shahid Siddiqui, you can start and take the debate forward.
Arnab, this election wouldn't have had great national impact, but for the fact that BJP, after coming to power in 2014, lost Delhi miserably, lost Bihar badly, and they had to make an impact in this election. Although most of the states were not their states, but now if they are able to make an impact here, gain some ground here, then they are turning the wheel, and they are telling the nation that no, we are not on a downslide, we are now moving back. And it seems that if they are doing very well in Assam, and if the predictions are right, they win Assam, then the message is that BJP is no more a cow belt party. BJP is very clearly entering areas where it had no impact. In Bengal, they may not be making as much impact, but foothold is there, and especially in South. If in Kerala they are able to win even few seats, but more than the seats, if their vote share, they are able to maintain the parliamentary vote share, then the message is that they have arrived in Kerala, and that will have an impact. And the other impact is that the Congress, which was supposed to make a comeback, because already 2 years are over, anti-incumbency should have started, but where Congress is in, the major opposition party, a major party, it is not doing well. And this is a bad message for the Congress. Trinamool may do well, Nitish did well in Bihar, in Tamil Nadu, one of the two parties may do well, but Congress is not making a comeback. It's not on a rise. And therefore, it's a bad message for Rahul Gandhi. It's a bad message for the Congress.
Should the political debate begin?
That is the impact.
I'd say let the political debate begin. Okay, I want let the political debate begin, and I want at this point of time in the debate, Poll of Polls 2016, Sudhanshu Trivedi and Atul Anjan, and I would also like from the Samajwadi Party, Madhukar Jaitley to take it forward. Madhukar Jaitley and Atul Kumar Anjan, I want to bring you in. Would you agree right now that the situation today seems to be advantage BJP? Sambit Patra said we are winning in Assam, we are making entry into Kerala, we are making a little bit of an inroad into Bengal, at least we are maintaining our situation there, right? And in Tamil Nadu, we are pretty much where we were. We've gained maybe 0.2%, so we are not losing anywhere. But they seem to be happy that the Congress party is losing. That seems to make them believe, Madhukar Jaitley and Atul Kumar Anjan, that the scope for the BJP growing in other areas beyond the Hindi heartland is very real right now. Do you think the BJP is on the upswing in that sense? Would you read it from a national perspective like that? Atul Kumar Anjan, please. Then Sudhanshu Trivedi and the others, please. Yes, go ahead, sir. Mr. Anjan.
Mr. Arnab, one should be very clear in these elections in 5 states where around 28 crore people voted, and the total number of the people in these 5 states are about 28 crore. In that, the election in the West Bengal, it was Modi versus Mamata. In Assam, it was Gogai versus Modi. In Tamil Nadu, it was Modi versus Jayalalitha, Modi versus Karunanidhi. In Kerala, it was Modi versus left and Modi versus Chandy. So this is the situation. And I don't agree why you are trying to bail out. It's an important election for the BJP. It was nothing there, here and all that. All of a sudden, what was there in the Assam? Where was the BJP there? Stake in Assam is the same stake in Bengal, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. And this is the time, the test, how much popularity of Mr. Modi and his policies. The question is 2019 is there. The question is the 2017, UP, Punjab and Gujarat. The question is the people are thinking when the 2 crore people every year will get the job. 15 lakh rupees will come to their kitty in their bank account of Jan Dhan Yojana. All these issues are there. But at the same time, you are the first channel who is saying that
you are the first person. So you are the first person. So I'm sorry, but you are the first person. If I'm the first channel who is saying it this way, then you are the first person, at least the first person from the left, who says that in Bengal it was Modi versus Mamta. I thought it was left versus Mamta. You seem to be reducing the... Pardon me?
No. The campaign.
So I thought the campaign was left versus Mamta. Left Congress was...
Channel. No, you are the first channel. Arre Baba, you are unnecessarily become, you say, Albert Pinto ko gussa kyun aata hai? You are the first channel who has said the Jayalalitha will win. Jayalalitha will win. All other exit polls says, Arre Baba, listen, all other exit polls says it is the DMK coming. I say that your presumption, you are saying that Jayalalitha is coming. I don't say, bhai, gussa mat karo.
Sir, Yashwant Deshmukh is saying.
Dhire baat karo, Rajneet bade gehrai mein hai na, theek hai. So now the point is this time, at this point of time, BJP makes some 2.2% their vote share is increased. What is that? You are running the country. You are running the country. What happened in Assam? You belong to Assam.
No, that's it. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Sudhanshu Trivedi. I know. The Muslim, the original Assami Muslim has voted differently, and the other Muslims of the Assam, they have voted differently. I know all these things. I don't want to go into the detail, but the question is this: the popularity, the program of the BJP and Modi is on stake. I know what happened in Rajasthan, Gujar movement, Jat movement in Haryana, all these, and Patel movement in Gujarat. Now you are changing the chief minister in Gujarat. All these things have a bearing, and that is the 2000. There will be direct fight between Akhilesh Yadav and Narendra Modi in Uttar Pradesh. I tell you, this is going to happen.
What about Mayawati?
No, one second. Okay, Sudhanshu Trivedi. Sudhanshu Trivedi, 1 second.
You are writing of Mayawati.
Sudhanshu Trivedi.
You are writing of Mayawati.
Sudhanshu Trivedi. 1 second. We'll go to Uttar Pradesh in a minute. Sudhanshu Trivedi. What Atul Kumar Ranjan is saying. What Atul Kumar Ranjan is saying, jo wo ye keh rahe hain. Atul Kumar Ranjan is saying today that this 2-year anniversary of the NDA government, he is saying on the 2-year anniversary of the NDA government, stop celebrating that fact that you may be doing well in Assam. It's nothing to feel satisfied about.
Arnab, you have
Sudhanshu Trivedi to respond to Atul Kumar Ranjan.
Aap
Hindi mein bhi bol sakte hain. Go ahead.
Poll is concerned.
Left rhetoric.
Now, as far as the exit poll is concerned, there can be a difference of opinion on the figures. But the trend is by and large same if you go by the previous elections. So whatever the trend is shown in this exit poll, I think it is the same trend which is consistently visible in the Indian politics in the last 3-4 years. That is the successive and gradual annihilation of the Congress and the successive and gradual expansion of BJP. As you have mentioned, that there was a time when BJP was called a Hindi heartland party. Yes, of course, but that is a one generation old thing. In the decade of 80s, we were the Hindi heartland party. In the decade of 90s, we transcended the Vindhyas and formed the government in Maharashtra and others. In the decade of 2000, the first government in South, that is 2008 Karnataka. Now in this decade, we are going to have the first government.
But are you answering the question?
Assam. But what Mr. Atul Kumar Anjanji was saying, it is a very peculiar thing emerging out of that even in the psychological warfare, we are marching ahead.
What do you mean by psychological warfare?
It says Congress versus rest. Now it is the time.
Sir, you are the only party. No, one second. Atul Kumar Anjan, 1 minute. Atul Kumar Anjan. Atul Kumar Anjan, 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Mr. Anjan, I have a question for you today. I have a question for you today. Mr. Anjan, sorry. Sorry, Sudhanshu Trivedi. Sorry, Sudhanshu Trivedi, एक मिनट रुक जाइए. Sudhanshu Trivedi, सवाल मेरा आपसे ये है, मेरी बात सुनिए प्लीज. जरा 2 मिनट धीमी गति से स्पीड ब्रेकर लगा के मेरी बात तो सुन लीजिए. अतुल कुमार अंजान, आप ऐसे रफ्तार में बोलते रहेंगे, आपको कोई रोक नहीं सकेगा. मैं पूछता आपको, अतुल कुमार अंजान, अगर 1 मिनट प्लीज. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी, आप भारत के एकमात्र नागरिक या फिर राजनीतिक पार्टी होंगे जो मई 16, 2014 के ठीक 2 साल बाद आप एकमात्र एक पार्टी से जूझ रहे हैं जिनकी रेलेवेंस कम हो रही है, वो है कांग्रेस पार्टी. एम आई रॉन्ग मधुकर जेटली? Why is it, Madhukar Jetli, that every time the BJP only wants to hype up the importance of the Congress party? They are the only party that is fighting the Congress party. No, Madhukar Jetli, why are they? No, Madhukar Jetli.
अतुल कुमार अंजान जी ने जो बोला,
मैं Madhukar Jetli रिप्लाई करे भाई
कि बंगाल में भी लड़ाई हमसे है, केरल में भी लड़ाई हमसे है. इसका मतलब पूरी तरीके से आज की भारत की राजनीति भाजपा वर्सेस रेस्ट हो गई है 21st सेंचुरी में, जैसे 20th सेंचुरी में कांग्रेस वर्सेस.
आपकी लड़ाई नहीं है,
टाइम
आपकी लड़ाई नहीं है. आपके मोदी जी अपने को पेश कर रहे हैं, भाजपा नहीं है. भाजपा तो रियलिज्म में है, आरएसएस रियलिज्म में है. मोदी जी कह रहे हैं हम सबसे लड़ेंगे. आपकी कोई कमी है, भाजपा की और आरएसएस नहीं है. मोदी जी देश को चुनौती दे रहे हैं और कह रहे हैं
देखिए मेरी लड़ाई. भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेता हैं और मैंने तो आपको 30 साल का इतिहास बता दिया जिस ढंग से भाजपा आगे बढ़ी है. मोदी जी उसी यात्रा को आगे लेके जा रहे हैं.
मैंने तो आपसे कहा पहला राज्य नहीं है आसाम. आपने तो नॉर्थ ईस्ट में आपने अरुणाचल में तोड़ फोड़ करके पहली सरकार बना ली है. क्रेडिट तो वहां है आपका. Your credit is there that you have by making manipulation you have.
यदि आप कर्नाटक में सुनिए, यदि आप अरुणाचल प्रदेश में अपने नंबर 2 कोलिको पुल को नहीं रोक पा रहे, यदि असम में आप हेमंत बिश्व शर्मा को नहीं रोक पा रहे, यदि उत्तराखंड में आप विजय बहुगुणा को नहीं रोक पा रहे, तो क्यों दोष हमको दिया जा रहा है भाई? कांग्रेस अपने गिरेबान में झांके.
बट यू गॉट वेरी गुड रिजल्ट.
जब कांग्रेस से सत्ता छूटती है तब तक कांग्रेस टूटती है. There is a
I don't want to discuss.
Division in Congress since last 40 years.
Then Uttarakhand events have added a golden feather in your cap. I understand.
नहीं, मेरी बात सुनिए.
Uttarakhand events had added a golden feather in your cap.
No.
Murdered democracy.
One second.
Trying to say, Mr. Atul Kumar Anjanji,
you have got a very
Assam and Uttarakhand.
अरे भाई आप दोनों जरा 2 मिनट रुक जाइए. मेरा सवाल है कांग्रेस तो गई. 1 सेकंड. कांग्रेस को तो प्रॉब्लम है ही. नहीं 1 मिनट. व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन? अतुल कुमार अंजान 1 मिनट. सुधांशु त्रिवेदी प्लीज रुकिए.
And Devrajars in the decade of 67, 60, 69.
आप 2016 की बात किए. 2016. Now
whenever they loses power,
the question now here is this. The question is this. Madhukar Jetli, and by the way, to the other panelists, feel free to come in because I'm not going to in turn. I just want to ask Madhukar Jetli one question before I come to you, Sabha, and then I'm taking it forward. Please understand, Madhukar Jetli, please feel free to come in. Feel free to come in. The question is this. The states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala and West Bengal have withstood the Modi wave in 2014 and they are still proving to be impenetrable. That should be the question that the BJP should ask itself. But the BJP is obsessed with the Congress party. The left parties should be asking themselves, how come we could not take advantage of anti-incumbency against Mamta? But the left is also obsessed with the Congress party. I think both the left and the BJP are comparing themselves or relating to the Congress party because compared to the Congress party, any other party looks good nowadays. Either by default.
I agree.
I think that's the only reason why the comparison with the Congress party happens. Madhukar, am I right? Sudhanshu Trivedi?
Absolutely right.
Absolutely.
Every party looks good compared to the Congress party. Yes.
Absolutely. In fact,
no, it's not that.
No, one second. Sabha and Shahid Siddiqui.
Instead of searching all the time, which I don't doubt that if these exit poll results are borne out, then the BJP will say 3%, 3 seats here, 2 seats there, they can celebrate. But what this election result also reinforces, and let's not lose sight of that, is the regional nature also of Indian politics. We have the left emerging
Arnab,
again.
can I speak
we
on-
have Mamta, which of the DMKs or Anna DMKs, one of them will come in Tamil Nadu. It reinforces that also. So we should not only magnify the point, which I have done so at the beginning of this program,
Samaj accepted
that
that
the
the left now
left
a
find
regional
it that
party.
bad for the
Though
Congress, to
technically
be
it is
honest.
considered an
I
active
don't
party.
find it that bad for the Congress. Let me play the devil's advocate here. For a very simple reason. You see, in our exit poll, we are finding we are conservative and we are looking NDA and the BJP as leading in Assam, but there is a probability of them falling short of majority. What if the numbers of AUDF and Congress put together, they get the number?
Yeah.
After 15 years of incumbency, still they hold on to that, the narrative changes.
Absolutely,
What if even if Mamta wins, but their seats go up in Bengal, the narrative changes. What if see voter poll goes wrong in Tamil Nadu, the narrative changes. So what I'm trying to say that all said and done, I'm sorry, but as a political analyst, I don't really see that it is down and out and game is over kind of situation for the Congress. I rather see BJP getting into a very vulnerable situation on one ground, that after Bihar, if they are unable to get a clear-cut majority in Assam, it will prove the vulnerability of pure mathematics and chemistry equation.
Yeah.
In Bihar, the mathematics did work.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
Delhi also,
Madhukar Jetli.
actually the mathematics worked in a way that entire Congress vote
Yeah.
went into the favor of Aam Aadmi Party just to defeat
Okay, let's get Madhukar. Let's get Madhukar Jetli also, and I'm just coming to you, Nirja, 1 minute. I'd like to get Madhukar Jetli on whether he agrees with the celebrations of the BJP today. You've been seeing the celebrations on the BJP, particularly on the back of their projected Assam performance. Do you agree with that, Mr. Jetli? Mr. Jetli to Sudhanshu Trivedi, yeah.
No, Arnab. Yeah, Arnab, you see, all those people who had predicted the BJP victory in Bihar against the Grand Alliance were at the end of the day proven wrong. So today, one of your panelists just now said that don't try to preempt the fact that the BJP is winning in Assam. The BJP might be gaining with a few numbers in Assam, but the grand reason is that both the parties combined together, AIUDF and Congress, together can form the numbers to be able to form the government. Secondly, the other three states, BJP is not in Bengal, BJP is not in Kerala, BJP is not in Tamil Nadu, BJP is not in Pondicherry. So these four states, BJP is nowhere. These are only in single-digit numbers. The fact which nobody is reading out, is the fact that one of your panelists just now said, that the possibility of the left and Congress coming together and forming a government cannot be ruled out.
Absolutely.
Because in my opinion, this is also a possibility that the corrupt government of Mamta Banerjee, which has given a very bad governance to the state of West Bengal, can also be reduced to a number where left and Congress can be ahead of the single largest party of TMC.
Not by any of the estimates put out today. Is it possible, Jay? Not by any of the estimates put out today, sir.
Maybe.
Not by any of the estimates.
None of the polls. None of the polls. In fact,
none of the estimates put out today. What's that? That's all I'm saying.
In fact, two polls, ABP,
Sir,
and key voter concur on a number of 160.
Sir, the left is scraping through in Kerala by getting 77 seats, more than 7, the magic number. In West Bengal, they are improving.
The anti-incumbency of the
Congress is likely to work.
But you did not answer my question.
Less for the left.
No, you did not answer my
Can I
question.
make a point?
My question was different. Should Sudhanshu Trivedi be celebrating? It's a 2-year anniversary of the Modi government. Should he be celebrating?
I don't think he should be.
Celebrate.
He will be disappointed.
Jaswant has said what Madhukar Jetli ji has said.
On the 19th.
Even if you consider, though we are very confident that we are going to get much more number what has been projected, but even if imaginary you consider that in Assam
they can celebrate the 2 years of the BJP rule, Modi rule, when they commit that the 15 lakh rupees will be paid within 1
there is no
month
change in the trend.
in everybody's
that
bank
Congress
account.
is consistently playing the second fiddle role with the regional parties. as you are having a second fiddle role in Bihar, that Sonia Gandhi was not allowed to speak at last, even the last speech was of Lalu Prasad Yadav, then before that Nitish Kumar, before that Sonia Gandhi. You are very much satisfied the Congress, second fiddle with DMK, second fiddle with AIADM.
Shahid Siddiqui, Shahid Siddiqui, after that Nirja. Shahid Siddiqui.
Whether we win or lose,
you know, political spokesperson have to say what they have to say. But the reality is
and as per Atul Kumar Anjani, whether we are politically present or
whatever we are saying today, we are talking on the basis of see voter predictions. We are not talking on the basis of actual results. So on that basis, we can see that BJP has made some gains, especially in Assam, and not only that, their strategy which failed in Delhi and Bihar, now they have come up with a different strategy, and if they succeed, then that strategy they may use in Uttar Pradesh and other Punjab and other states. So they are giving more importance to the regional leaders. They are listening to the regional forces. They are trying to build up social and other coalitions. They realize that they cannot win elections on their own. They have realized that they cannot just put the face of Shri Narendra Modi and win the elections. So that is the message which is coming out of this election. And
Okay, gentlemen. Here's the situation.
Modi and everyone else.
Here's the situation. One minute. Here's the situation. I go across the Meghnad Desai in London. Calm down, gentlemen, please. Calm down. Here's the point. Can I please moderate this? Gentlemen, Shanti. 1 second. The question is this. Shanti बनाए रखे. 2017 तो अभी दूर है. आप दोनों इतने बेचैन क्यों होंगे इस डिबेट में? आप दोनों रुक जाइए.
मुख्यमंत्री बना रहे हो जयललिता को. आप जयललिता को मुख्यमंत्री बना रहे हैं ना.
किसको पूछ रहे हैं आप ये? मधुकर जेटली को?
मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ.
पोल ऑफ पोल्स पे नहीं बन रहे. हम पोल ऑफ पोल्स पे नहीं बन रहे.
श्री अर्नब गोस्वामी.
अच्छा लिसन,
बताइए.
आप सुनिए. आप आज सुनिए अतुल अंजान जी सुनिए. आप बहुत ही सक्रिय और बहुत ही वरिष्ठ राजनेता हैं. आपके साथ मैं 20 साल से आपको फॉलो कर रहा हूं. मैं जानता हूं कि आप इतने इंटेलिजेंट हैं.
फॉलो कर रहा हूं.
आप इतने इंटेलिजेंट हैं, आप इतने चतुर हैं कि आज आप किसी तरीके से
आप चर्चा कर.
सुनिए ना मेरी बात. अरे सुनिए ना, वो क्या कहते हैं, इंजेस्ट कह रहा हूं. आप किसी तरह से भी इस बात की चर्चा नहीं करना चाहते कि आपके नंबर बंगाल में क्यों नहीं आए. इसलिए आप तमिलनाडु डिस्कस करेंगे, यूपी डिस्कस करेंगे, आप राजस्थान डिस्कस करेंगे, आप गोवा की पॉलिटिक्स डिस्कस करेंगे, मगर बंगाल डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे. आज आपको सवाल तो बंगाल का पूछना चाहिए कि आप बंगाल में आपने आइडियोलॉजी कॉम्प्रोमाइज क्यों की. आपने आइडियोलॉजी कॉम्प्रोमाइज क्यों की. आपने अपने कोर सपोर्टर्स को आइसोलेट क्यों किया.
अगर आपसे
ये जवाब दीजिए.
19 तारीख को आपसे पूछूंगा कि गलत फहमी पैदा करने का भी कोई इलाज है क्या.
गलत ये अब यशवंत देशमुख के पूछिए, उनको हमने ये आउटसोर्स कर.
पहली बात तो श्री अर्नब गोस्वामी, मैं आपको साधुवाद दूंगा. आपको इतनी अद्भुत हिंदी बहुत समय बाद में सुनने को मिली आपके श्री से.
अब क्या करें.
मैं साधुवाद देना चाहता हूं अर्नब जी. आपको मैं साधुवाद देना चाहता हूं कि आप देश में गलत फहमी पैदा करने की ताकतों को चुनौती देते हुए भी अपनी बात कह करके नई गलतफहमी पैदा करते हैं.
क्या बात है.
चलिए
इसी बात पे मैं
इज द मास्टर ऑफ गलतफहमी.
ओके,
एक क्लैरिटी मैं दे दूं. You see, one clarity which I want to make it very clear. I did say and asserted that we should not write off the Congress, but I did not say that there is no reason for BJP to cheer up today, for a simple reason that if we are talking about the broader national perspective, and of course in the hindsight we are looking at 2019, I have all the reasons to believe that for the first time in many years I am looking at BJP increasing its vote share above and what they got in Lok Sabha. In these virgin territories, there is a reason for them to celebrate. If they get 10% in Bengal, it is always possible to replicate that, get that, increase that to 20% in 2019. If they get 15% in Kerala, it's always possible for them to get down to 25% in 2019. So these territories, these gains are very important from that perspective.
Absolutely.
For the first time, BJP has
Meghnad Desai. Meghnad Desai.
Yes. On the top of their
Meghnad Desai.
Lok Sabha election.
Yeah, Meghnad Desai from London, please. Meghnad Desai from London, because I've got a satellite link waiting with him. Meghnad Desai. Meghnad Desai, should the BJP be happy? Should see the BJP had a mantra. BJP's mantra. BJP's mantra.
Yes,
BJP's mantra was a Congress Mukt Bharat. Should the BJP be happy saying we are closer to a Congress Mukt Bharat? Or should the BJP be worried saying that we are unable to break into states like Tamil Nadu and Bengal?
Look, nobody has broken into Tamil Nadu from outside Tamil Nadu since 1967. Neither Congress nor BJP, nobody is going to break into Tamil Nadu. We can forget Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is an entirely autonomous part of India and its politics is autonomous. The interesting thing is, if Congress loses Assam and it has lost Kerala, then Congress only has Karnataka, which is nearer to Congress Mukt Bharat than we expected. So the BJP's fight with Congress was in Assam. And Assam is the only thing worth looking at for the BJP. If the BJP wins the largest number of seats in Assam, whether it gets a majority or not, that will be an achievement nobody expected 2 years ago.
Yeah, okay. Wasbir Hussain from Goa. Wasbir Hussain, please. Wasbir Hussain. Wasbir.
To come in also.
I just come in. Yeah, okay. Wasbir and then Nirja, please. Yeah.
I would tend to agree. I would tend to agree with Lord Meghnad Desai. Basically, what you know, this is an entry into the northeastern region, and if the BJP wins Assam, it is a pity that the Congress will be losing one of its strongholds. 15 years. In fact, the Congress decline came in 2013 itself, when the AICC led by Rahul Gandhi did not bother to tackle the dissidents, which was led by Himanta Biswa Sarma. His concerns were not addressed, and that was reflected in the 2014 Lok Sabha elections, when the Congress lost, its tally came down from 7 to 3, and the BJP increased from 3 to 7. So that is the story which began in 2013, reflected in 2014, and now if we go by the poll of polls, the BJP getting 78 plus seats and the Congress reduced to 33. So I think that is the story. I think the BJP has lot to cheer. You are asking this question whether the BJP has anything to cheer. I think the BJP has lot to cheer, because this is one step forward in their scheme of Congress Mukt Bharat. And the pity is that Congress has not been able to hold on to its stronghold like Assam, where it has been holding sway for the better part of India's independence. So that is the story. And I think another thing is that today the BJP has realized the importance of the regional political parties. It has tied up with the AGP when everybody said the AGP was defunct. BJP decided to have a tie-up with that. BJP has also made a head start by going with the BP, Bodoland People's Front. So these are the little stories which are emerging in the overall scheme of things. If we look at the poll of polls, so that is reflected. Today the AGP has contested only 24 seats, and if it wins 14 to 15 seats, then it will be the only political party with the highest success rate.
But you see, for a national, Nirja, please.
Nirja, make a point. Yeah. To my mind, while the BJP has not lost ground and would have gained if it forms government in Assam, this is a story, 2016 polls, of the regional satraps holding sway. Whether it's Anna DMK or whether it's DMK in Tamil Nadu.
Absolutely.
And even the left, and Mamata of course in West Bengal, and even the left gaining Kerala, left is like a regional party, confined to certain regions. Therefore, the challenge to Narendra Modi in 2019 can come only from regional parties as things stand today. Will they be able to come together? That will be a big challenge. Yeah. For the Congress, I think the message is very, very clear, and that is the following. That Mr. Rahul Gandhi will have to think beyond the strategy of piggybacking regional parties who are strong.
What
in
is
their
his option?
States.
What alternative does he have? No, what alternative? No, what's it? Nirja, let me take you on this. What's it? Nirja, can I ask you a follow-up? No, Nirja, can I ask you a follow-up? Can I ask you a follow-up, Nirja? Nirja, I have a follow-up question to you on that. I have a follow-up question to you on that.
Sorry, but they've never been able to do that.
Yes, Sabha, what you say?
That is the fundamental problem.
No, you
they
see,
can't do that. The Congress is just cannot get over the first family.
Yeah, you see,
They have to therefore think of federalizing the Congress party.
What option do they have? They have to piggyback the first family, and first family is not leading them into oblivion.
You cannot depend anymore only on the high command.
No. Watch it. Just watch it. Watch it. Now, watch it. Shahid Siddiqui, you make an interesting point out there. You spoke about piggybacking.
Dump the high command culture. Dump the high command culture.
No, watch it. Is the Congress party piggybacking? Sorry. No.
If they depend, if they
Shahid Siddiqui, Shahid Siddiqui. Shahid Siddiqui, listen to me, no sir, one second. Is the Congress piggybacking the Gandhi family, or the Gandhis piggybacking the Congress party? Now many people, after the successive...
both ways.
Pardon me?
Both ways, because a lot of Congress leaders don't work on the ground. They don't want to really serve the people.
No.
They just want to get votes through Gandhi family. They want to use Gandhi family as a symbol of elections.
No, sir, you are not...
And that doesn't work.
Sir, you are not looking at the question I asked.
That's why Congress is declining. Congress will have
Gandhi, can I come in? Okay, watch
Gandhi family syndrome doesn't work anymore.
Okay, Rahul Narvekar, welcome to the debate. I'm coming to you in a minute. Yashwant Deshmukh wants to make a point, and then I'm coming to you, Rahul Narvekar. Back to the politician.
That the answer to your question lies in the fact that if you look into the states where the Congress is still in power or wishes to come in power or had been power in the recent past, each and every of those states, including Veerbhadra Singh, including Uttarakhand, Harish Rawat, including Tarun Gogoi, including Siddharamaiah in Karnataka, the reason for Congress victory in those states have been the local leaders, not their national leadership.
Sure. Okay.
So that is the answer of your question.
No. The limited point I was making, and I'd like to welcome Sarbanand Sonowal into the show this evening. The man who could, if these results are right, be the next Chief Minister of Assam. Union Minister for Sports Sarbanand Sonowal, now transferred on deputation to Assam. He's fighting the elections from Majuli, which is the center of culture of Assam.
To play the game,
which is
as a sports minister.
Pardon me.
Which is a very tough.
Yeah. Now the thing is, he's sports minister and chief ministerial candidate.
He has gone there to play the game.
Okay.
As a sports minister.
Okay. He's gone there to play the game as sports minister. All right. Now the thing is he's all beaming today. Sarbanand Sonowal, good evening and welcome. And your first reactions to these numbers. The C voter number which we put out initially showed that you could be a little short at 57. The two other polls showing you at 81 and 90, and the average of the poll of polls prediction shows you at 76, I think, and the halfway mark in Assam is 64. So they're comfortably up the halfway mark. Is there any possibility now that you could fall a little short? And if you are falling a little short, do you think there's any possibility of either your alliance crumbling or you're falling short of the numbers? Is there anything that can go wrong for you at this stage? Sarbanand Sonowal, as a realist, what would you say?
Yeah, Arnab, thank you. As you know, in this particular election, the people of Assam have voted for BJP for a sense, because under the Congress regime, they have suffered a lot. And today I do not want to speculate anything. I'll have to wait till 19th of May. But whatever this thing survey report have come, this has been clarified that the people's opinion is in favor of BJP and its allies. This is clear. And BJP is coming to power, no doubt about it. And I am sure that BJP will come to power with absolute majority and with allies 2/3 majority.
Okay, now there's a question I have for you, Sarbanand Sonowal, and this question I ask you will lead me to the rest of my debate, which is going on at national level. Rahul Narvekar, welcome to the debate. Don't get edgy. We're just taking a couple of questions to Sarbanand Sonowal, then coming back to the political debate. The question to you, Sarbanand Sonowal, is this: that in these elections, I often wonder if I am to draw a national link, and I am delighted this time that the results in Assam, the politics in Assam, is being looked at so closely, because Assam truly is, as it was said by Gauri Shankar Bhattacharya, an epitome of India, a cultural microcosm of the diverse nature of Indian culture and anthropology. Now the fact is, in Assam, has the issue of secularism versus communalism, which has become an obsessive theme nationally, has this issue been there in Assam? Secularism or communalism, has it been there in Assam in the BJP versus Congress versus AUDF election? Because we are looking at the UP elections, I'm pretty sure it's going to be secularism versus communalism once again. In Assam, have you seen this factor emerge, Mr. Sonowal?
Look, in Assam, whatever principle we have been following, that is the principle of secularism. We have taken both Hindus and Muslims together to create an opinion in favor of BJP. And this particular election, Arnab, you will be happy to see that when the result will come out in the afternoon 19 May, then you will find that Hindus and Muslims both have equally responded to the call of BJP for the overall growth of Assam and for good governance.
Okay, fine. If that is a fact, now I don't know the numbers here, but Sabha, that defeats your argument, which has been you'd put some time earlier. You know, the secular communal debate, if it is defeated in Assam, and if the BJP does win a large chunk of the Muslim vote in Assam as well, then perhaps the way you're looking at it may be proven wrong. And Wasbir, I want your comments on that as well, and then we'll move on. Sabha, please. Yeah.
You know, hello Sarvananji, I met you in Assam, and you know, I hope you remember that. But the problem here is, Arnab, you know it better than anyone else here, is that it is not exactly the way it plays out in the Hindi heartland. It is insider, outsider. Yeah. And a lot of it is, you know, migrant, non-migrant. It is like that in Assam. But the issue here is that the BJP, you have a sensible leadership they have projected in the state. But the problem is that when you hear the remarks about Hindus can stay and Muslims have to go back within various cut-off years, I mean, there is a distinction being made. It is made by a national leader, it is made by some state leader,
Wasbir Hussain.
It is made by the governor. You know, so there is a difference.
Wasbir Hussain, you want to comment on that?
And one more thing I want to say, Arnab, let me stick my neck out and say this. Assam is very different in the first phase and in the second phase. We are talking about demographically a very different place. So, you know, we can't factor, it's almost like Jammu and Kashmir in that sense. I mean, I don't know. I'm just using that as an example. It is demographically different. Of course, you disagree.
No. It's not a question of disagreeing. It's not a question of disagreeing. I just like to tell you that, you know, you can't divide Assam on communal lines. That's very simplistic, you know, point of view.
Let me come in.
It's far more ethnically rich and diverse and a state than you are trying to make it out to be. I respectfully disagree. Wasbir has no more on that. Wasbir, please. Yeah, Wasbir. And then we go back to the national picture. Yeah.
Well, you see, I would not say that there is this secularism versus communalism debate. I would definitely go with Sarbananda Sonowal on this. Let me tell you, 35% of the population in Assam are Muslims. And if the poll of polls is to be believed, the poll of polls gives the figure to the BJP at close to 80. If that is to happen, that means a large section, one of the surveys said that 70 to 20% of the Muslims had voted in favor of the BJP. That was one of the poll sidelights, one of the figures given by one of the agencies today. In fact, in 30 to 40 assembly constituencies are absolutely Muslim dominated, 50% and above Muslims. If the BJP is to get 80
then
seats,
it's a new,
that is the projection. That means a large some section of the minorities have also voted. So these are the factors.
So if this is the situation, I go to Rahul Narvekar at this stage. Let's go back to the political debate. I'm going to Rahul Narvekar at this point. Watch it. Rahul Narvekar, we have 10 more minutes to look at the national picture. Rahul Narvekar, let's look at things in a new perspective. One of our Congress party seems to be on the downward slide. No surprises there. Second is that if the BJP has a predicted win in Assam and is growing elsewhere, what is the national alternative that is now emerging? Are you going to clutch on to the Congress party and hope that from 44 it goes to 45 or 46 or 50 or 60 or 70 or maybe 80 so that you can hold on to them and say, let's form some Khichdi Sarkar in Delhi? Or would you rather look for more healthy alternatives? After all, what does it say about the national leadership of the Congress party that a party that has now been relegated to being better off as a junior partner than carry a state on its own? Right? After this party, its leader said we'll go it alone. Now it's the whole idea has been turned on its head. What are the options now for parties like yours at a national level? Rahul Narvekar, and then we'll see the response from the BJP and the other parties. Yes, Rahul.
Well, Arnab, your question with regards to what would the Nationalist Congress Party do at this stage, the central leadership of the Nationalist Congress Party is capable enough of taking the right decision in the interest of...
No, but the last major election that the Congress Party won on its own was in Karnataka 4 years ago. No, why are you defensive about the Congress Party? Since then, not only has the party been reduced to 44 seats, it's been reduced to being a fringe player at the assembly level. My question is, do you realize that national politics need to be figured out differently if you have to take on the BJP? Let's be realistic, Rahul Narvekar.
Well, how Congress Party takes this result and how they deal with it is their problem. There's very little I can comment on that. But let me tell you from what we've seen with regards to the predictions of this exit poll, I see it as actually a decline of the popularity of the Narendra Modi government vis-a-vis 2014 is to 2016.
Right.
In 2014, with the resounding majority that this government got, 282 seats, compared to that, they have been able to do absolutely nothing in majority of the states other than Assam, as per your prediction. If at all they are talking about a Congress Mukt Bharat, they are not in any way substituting Congress. In fact, there are other players who are gaining and not the Bharatiya Janata Party. Whether you look at Kerala, whether you look at Tamil Nadu, whether you look at Pondicherry, in all these states, virtually the Bharatiya Janata Party is gaining nothing in terms
Congress
of numbers.
Mukt Bharat se aapko fayda kuch nahi hua.
They were really as popular.
Sudhanshu Trivedi, Congress Mukt Bharat agar ho bhi, fir bhi aapko kuch fayda nahi hoga. So you don't have any reason to celebrate. Please respond. Please respond. Please respond. Respond to Rahul Narvekar.
देखिए मैं एक बात I want to make it one thing very clear. As far as the Congress Mukt Bharat is concerned, it was having both the geographical, political and the conceptual connotations. In all
what do you mean conceptual? I thought it's only electoral.
If you go by the strict
electoral nahi kar sakte.
It is going to be a historical event. Even if you consider that BJP has formed the government with 81 seats or 71 seats or whatever it is, for the first time in Northeast, we are forming a government on its own. It is not going to be a historical change. And that too is snatching this.
Rahul Narvekar, quick time for responses. Rahul Narvekar, you buy that Madhukar Jetli. Rahul Narvekar, Madhukar Jetli. Rahul Narvekar, please. Rahul Narvekar, please. Rahul Narvekar, Kumar Ketkar. Rahul Narvekar is responding first. Rahul Narvekar. 1 minute, कौन respond कर रहे हैं? तीन लोग respond कर रहे हैं. Rahul Narvekar, please. Rahul Narvekar.
That's why the Congress.
Rahul Narvekar पहले respond कर रहे हैं फिर.
That a leader of foreign origin is finally leading Congress to a.
Rahul Narvekar is responding. आप कितने टाइम तक राहुल गांधी पे फोकस करेंगे? आपकी क्या हर इलेक्शन मैनिफेस्टो में पहला चैप्टर राहुल गांधी होगा? आपके अपने कोई पॉइंट्स ऑफ व्यू नहीं है? हर बार अब राहुल गांधी का नाम लेकर आप कंपैरेटिव असेसमेंट कह रहे हैं हम अच्छा कर रहे हैं, पर आप अपने आप से कंपेयर क्यों नहीं करते? राहुल गांधी से हमेशा क्यों कंपेयर करते हैं? ताकि कंपैरिजन अच्छा लगे. अतुल कुमार अंजान कुछ कह रहे हैं आपसे. अतुल कुमार अंजान प्लीज.
No, even a BJP Prime Minister enjoying the majority in Parliament in the post-independent India fails to open account in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, in Pondicherry, in other parts of the state. That is the point. That's the point. The main point is that
Madhukar Jetli to Sudhanshu Trivedi, please. This election happening on the 2-year anniversary of the NDA government. Yes, please.
To my dear friend Sudhanshu Trivedi, let me tell him that despite all the happiness that they are trying to bring in their hearts about BJP gaining a few numbers in Assam, BJP is still 65% not getting the chance of forming the government in Assam. So in these 5 state assembly elections, compared to all the figures that have been given here by the cephalologist Mr. Yashwant, BJP stands no chance in all the 4 states. In the 5th state of Assam, they might be trying to gain a few seats, but there are 65% chances of them not forming the government in Assam.
On what basis do you say that? I don't understand.
On the basis, the number that you're giving, you see, on the numbers, let me tell you, Arnab, you asked me a question. You have asked me a question, let me answer. Let me answer. You see, the numbers that you have given are that AIUDF and Congress both combined together are still possibly
अच्छा
going
एक
to
सवाल पूछूं
reach the
आपसे
majority mark.
एक सवाल पूछूं आपसे
Despite the
एक
fact,
सवाल पूछूं आपसे एक सवाल पूछूं एक मेरी बात सुनिए
Congress party is left with again
आप
to
लोग
play a second fiddle role with the regional party.
अच्छा
What is
सुनिए
appearing from Mr. Jaitley's
मधुकर जेटली जी और अतुल कुमार अंजान जी आप दोनों से पूछ रहा हूं अगर ये थोड़ी देर के लिए कांग्रेस ऑब्सेशन छोड़ दें would you think that setting up a third front
नहीं है कांग्रेस ऑब्जेक्शन
नहीं
अरे we have no कांग्रेस
अरे नहीं आपका नहीं है वो आपका नहीं है बीजेपी का है बीजेपी का है वन सेकेंड आप सुनिए मेरी बात do you think a third front option is better than allying with the Congress? Seriously, this question is being asked. Shahid Siddiqui, don't you think in the present political milieu in the country?
They are playing second fiddle to Congress.
Yes.
Instead of
Shahid
building up their own alternative, instead of, because they don't have confidence in themselves. They should build a third alternative. People of this country do not want Congress back. They want a left-oriented alternative to BJP, but they don't seem to be working on that. They want to play second fiddle to Congress everywhere. Even Samajwadi Party comes out and defends Congress on every front, and same with the left parties. Left parties should be rebuilding themselves, should be reinventing themselves, but they are not reinventing themselves. They are only trying to defeat BJP. Only defeating BJP should not be your goal. Your goal should be to build another alternative to BJP. But it seems that they are obsessed with BJP.
Atul Anjan, why are you obsessed?
They are not doing as well as they can.
Atul Anjan and Shahid Siddiqui, please. Atul Anjan.
I just want to make a point.
Atul Anjan.
Mr. Arnab, I want to make a point. No, I just want to make a point. I agree. I agree. There is a need to fight out the communal politics of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Not only the Bharatiya Janata Party, RSS. For that, I think the left parties and other democratic parties, forces must come together. There is only one alternate, that is the third front is not there. There is no third, fourth, fifth front. There is only front which must have a perspective, that is the left and democratic front, which my friend Shahid was telling
would the Congress play second fiddle to this front?
Is needed, very much
or would
needed.
It be led by Congress?
And this
because
left and democratic this left and democratic front not be permutation and combination of political parties. That should be very much ideologically.
No, here's a question. No, it's a very valid question. It's a very valid question in the present political milieu in this country. One second. It's a very valid question. No, it's a very valid question in the present political milieu in this country. Atul Anjan, we are on the right subject now. Atul Anjan, we are on the right subject. What Atul Anjan, we are on the right subject. You see, the BJP will want Sabha.
Contradiction between Congress and them. In UP there will be a contradiction between them and Congress. In Bihar it will be there. Elsewhere it will be there.
In Bihar, Shahid, you're getting your facts mixed up. The Congress has had success being the tail of the regional party.
That's right.
That is so. In fact, you're seeing it opposite. The future is for the Congress.
No, but the question is Sabha.
No.
Sabha.
They've already done so. So
I agree with Sabha. Listen. Sabha, listen. We are looking at a couple of things. We are saying, one second, should I take a break and come back? Because I have to take a short break, but I'm on a very interesting point. Or should I take a 2-minute, extend the debate by 3 minutes? I'm extending the debate by 3 minutes. I'm on the point out here that Sabha, please understand this, the very fact that the Congress has been on a constant downward slide, right? Electorally, in terms of perception of its leadership, everything. The place of regional parties, Kumar Ketkar, is on the up since the Lok Sabha elections. We have been saying BJP's priorities are misplaced in terms of its real political electoral enemy. The answer could be that the BJP's priorities are not misplaced. BJP wants the Gandhis to be in power. The more the Gandhis are in power, the better it is for the BJP. This left and democratic front, they would want the Gandhis to be there in the left and democratic front because that would weaken the front in terms of perception.
Aligning with a corrupt party, they are not
always
creating a new alternative
over there.
What's economic alternative, political alternative, social alternative is not emerging.
Absolutely right, Arnab, that it suits the BJP that the Congress remains in the hand of their central leadership, which is right
they
now.
may play second fiddle, but ideologically they are following Congress.
I don't think. Okay, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a break.
The Congress regional leadership, that is where the BJP starts losing the momentum. The Congress still has wonderful leaders at the state level who can guide Congress to in their own history to victory. But BJP wants this fight to remain in Delhi with 10 Janpads so that they keep on gaining.
Yeah, they want to keep.
It doesn't work like that.
No, Kumar Ketkar, please. Kumar Ketkar.
One simple point, Shahid Siddiqui is not saying anything new which has not been tried. In 1977, it was a third front kind of a thing called Janata Party.
So this
and
is
in 1989, again it was a non-Congress government, and both failed. And that's why the question of Congress comes. What Atul was saying was that do you include Congress as a democratic party? Atul was not saying that Congress should be treated as a major party. Atul was saying there should be a left and democratic alliance to fight the BJP's
Atul Kumar Anjan. Atul
is not saying that Congress should be you to have your own ideology. And
Atul is not saying
that not only a mathematical alternative. It has to be ideological alternative.
Atul is not saying that Congress should be the
I don't know. You are talking. Then you're against any alliance, Shahid Bhai. Then you're against any alliance because every alliance has an ideological contradiction.
No. Sabha.
Alliances that work.
On national level, it will be
1 minute. Can I get Jain in terms of pure numbers? I'd like to ask this apologist Jamruk. One question. My question to Jamruk is 1 minute Shahid Siddiqui, 1 minute Shanti. Jamruk, you please tell us. Now this discussion becomes more interesting, where more people are saying that for God's sake, Congress last election is won was in Karnataka. Yeah. It's becoming irrelevant. The BJP is focusing on it because the BJP does not want the Left Democratic Front to come up. If the Left Democratic Front comes up and works closely, I think Atul Anjan is very worked up.
Policy, military policy and overall job policy and economic policy. A bundle of policies means left and democratic front.
If this left and democratic front, if this left and democratic front is to be,
nobody knows in this BJP. What you say?
What is the? What
you
is
say that Akhand Bharat? Then you say that Swami Bhakti, then you say Gau Mata, then you export bees. All these things are there.
Okay. Sudhanshu Trivedi became quiet when this discussion started because Sudhanshu Trivedi knows. Sudhanshu Trivedi chup ho gaye. अच्छा Atul Kumar Anjan ji, Atul Anjan ji सुनिए, Atul Anjan जी आप देखिए किस तरह से
in between
कितनी सुनिए Atul Anjan जी सुनिए कितनी उत्तेजना थी 10 मिनट पहले सुधांशु त्रिवेदी में और कितनी शालीनता है अब ये कितनी शालीनता क्यों है क्योंकि उनको पता है कि वी हैव सीन थ्रू द गेम ऑफ द बीजेपी
आग लगा के भाग जाते हैं आप तो चाहते हैं राजनीतिक दल के लोग आपस में लड़े और आप किनारे बैठे हो
बिल्कुल नहीं दैट्स अ फॉल्स चार्ज वन सेकंड
आपकी उत्तेजना
व्हाई सुधांशु क्वाइट
Sudhanshu is quiet because he is seeing that the Congress is declining but BJP is not going.
I would like to respond what has emerged from your debate.
Despite Congress decline,
on the issue of a left liberal supported alternative.
Yeah, left.
I would like to respond.
Left alternative.
You have seen that there was a talk of left liberal alternative. And also came the question of ideology. The problem is you yourself have seen on your debate that as soon as the alternative word has come, automatically the secular word has emerged. So it is the answer of your question that we've never made the secular versus communal debate. It is always made by our opponent. The so-called secular versus communal debate.
Jamruk को बोलने दीजिए
Atul Anjan ji, let's look at pure numbers. Let's look at footprint.
For the unity and integrity of the country, that can be the only alternative.
Okay, let's look at footprint. Let's look at footprint. What is the footprint of the Congress party today?
What is the footprint of the Congress?
Let's look at states where the Congress can directly take on the BJP. It will be land to 163 seats. Less than one-third of the parliament. Less than one-third of the parliament is where Congress can directly take on BJP. Therefore, if you look at
not win, take on. They're not win, even take on. You're saying take on.
Not winning. They can only take on. For the rest, for the two-thirds of the country, it has to be a non-BJP, non-Congress force taking on the BJP. Therefore, the Congress in the long run does not have a choice but to be subservient to that other option, other formation. Now, given the choice that first of all, to be subservient to another formation. Can that other formation be stable?
Sudhanshu and Nirja. Sudhanshu and Nirja.
That is the question.
Sudhanshu and Nirja Chaudhary, please.
Would the Gandhis be subservient to the
Sudhanshu and Nirja Chaudhary, extending the debate. Extending the debate. Sudhanshu and Nirja Chaudhary.
Without that, they don't have any future.
आज तो मैं break लेना बड़ा problem हो रहा है. Sudhanshu and
Nirja. Own workers.
Yeah, go on. Sudhanshu and Nirja. Sudhanshu and Nirja, go. बोलिए. बहुत ही interesting debate हो गया.
Can I say something?
कि ये जितने भी whenever there will be a question
अरे नीरजा जी को पूछने दीजिए. आज आपके पॉलिटिकल स्ट्रेटजी की असली एनालिसिस हो रही है. असली एनालिसिस हो रही है मिस्टर त्रिवेदी.
नीरजा जी को पहले बोलने दीजिए.
Am I to speak?
Yeah, go on.
Yes, speak.
बोलिए.
Acha, Shahid Siddiqui said that a left and democratic alternative to the BJP very desirable.
Yeah.
I want to ask this question, why should not the left parties lead this and create it? Now the left parties have had an ideology that resonates. Left parties have had individuals who made sacrifices. Left parties
and
have...
in the past, Harkishan Singh Surjeet...
One second, Shahid, please let me complete.
Let him complete. Let her complete, Shahid.
Their members have not been as corrupt. There have been some cases they have not been corrupt.
But they are not corrupt as a party.
As a party. Now, why is it that the left has not made headway in heartland India?
Yes.
For decade after decade. What is that failure?
Because
the
they refuse...
fails to see the picture too.
Because they refuse to acknowledge caste,
to call a spade a spade.
No, sorry. Can I tell you that? No, one second. Can I hazard answer? Can I hazard answer to that? No, sorry. No, I want to hazard answer to that. The answer I'd give to that is because of a strategic alliance that certain unfortunate left leaders have made with the Congress party. They pretended after the Volcker report. No, one second. No, are you telling me?
From the time of Privy Purchase and bank nationalization, they have been committing this mistake.
So they have entered into an alliance with the Congress party. Simple. They have chosen to be second fiddle at the national level to the Congress party. It's a very valid question. And in the process, they've ceded space not just to the Congress, but now to the Aam Aadmi party. So they've ceded space.
Are you going to consider the regional parties as true representatives of left and democratic politics that Shahid Siddiqui has talked about? Or will they also have to undergo a change?
It's a good question. I have to take a break. I have to take a break now.
One counter.
Okay, we'll come back to this debate.
Are on the upswing.
Okay, we'll come back to this debate. Rahul Narvekar is listening on quietly, thinking how the NCP will have to now evolve a strategy where it doesn't hang on to the coattails of the Congress.
Into the troubled waters.
Maybe, no, they always, NCP likes to fish in troubled waters.
Fish, yes.
Yeah, they like to fish in troubled waters. They've not been catching too much fish, that's another thing. But they are still fishing.
Arnab, all I can tell you is we are capable to think about what's good for us.
Yeah.
Arnab, we are glad that we appreciate your concern about us. But let me assure you, we are capable enough to decide what's good for us.
I have no doubt about that.
Rahul has said this every
I have no doubt about that. Now let me...
Arnab, give me time that I have to catch a train, so I'm taking leave from you.
Yes. I won't ask you where you're taking a plane to. Maybe you're taking a plane to another left democratic...
Train.
Another tour.
I'm going to Lucknow, my dear.
Enjoy yourself on your trip. Safe journey. It's been a fascinating debate. I think we are at the inflection point of national politics.
If I have to go, I have to go by plane and I'll get
point of national politics.
If I have to go by plane, I will get a ticket from you.
Okay, no, I'm not a ticket collector. Thank you very much for joining me on this debate. What an interesting election it's proving to be. Thank you. We'll see you all on the 19th.